right, so I'm stuck. It's been raining here in Blythewood, and I'm stuck really bad in the in the mud here. My truck is notorious for just being like no good off-road. You know, it's 4x4, but it's absolute garbage on 4x4 for whatever reason. So we're gonna have to try to get it out. And there's a couple bigger, I mean, they're not big, but there's a couple oak trees over here that I'm hoping this reaches that are going to be the best candidate for getting me out, because everything else is small and wouldn't do it. I don't have any anchors either, so let's go. And there's two. That one's the smaller of the two. Jesus Christ, what a piece of crap. That one's bigger, but it's farther away, and I don't know if it'll reach. Let's do this. Let's try to go for the farther away one, and if it doesn't work out, then we'll go for the closer one. All right, looking like it's gonna reach, so that's good. All right, so we're tied around the tree. Let's go back to the truck. Yeesh. All right, let's see. We'll do this from inside. Wow, incredible, man. I'm telling you, this truck is absolute crap off-road. It's like the worst truck off-road. I don't understand it. I don't know why that is the case, but it is in fact the case that it is just terrible off-road. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna have to go tree to tree to tree in order to get out of here, which is crazy. I think the way out should be better, but we'll see. All right, so here's a tree where I was winched up to here. Wow, look at that. Really tore up the tree there. All right, I'm gonna set you down. So it was nice to have this little remote. I'm gonna try to drive up. Probably not gonna happen, and if that didn't happen, I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, so muddy. I got mudding tires and all that, but even still, my truck's no good in the mud. And this isn't even that bad, man. That's the crazy part. Like, it's not even that bad. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't work. Didn't work, so let's look and see. All right, so candidate trees, because we're gonna have to winch our way up here. So this is small, right? This is not even sure what this is, but this is small and hard. You know, this pine tree is no good. I'll probably, if I were to winch up to this pine right here, I'd probably rip it out of the ground because it's small. That might hold. This right here, this would hold for sure. This would be the ideal tree right here to just, you know, wrap it around this and pull myself up, but it's quite far. That might be too far. That's far for sure. And then if that doesn't work, then I'll have to bring the cat and try to use the caterpillar as an anchor. So let's set this up right here. Yeah, it might reach this one. Definitely not reaching the other one. So we'll just give this one a shot. And so it reached the smaller one. Where's the camera? Reach the smaller one. It's not gonna reach the longer one. If anything, I could always get, like, if this rips out of the ground, I can go get chain, wrap around that tree, and then wrap my the rope, the winch rope, to the chain, and still use the tree and not have to bring the excavator down here to get it out. So we'll give this a shot now. Not sure why this F-250 just sucks when it comes to off-roading. Terrible. Wow, guys, this truck is basically going up, kicking and screaming the whole way. It's like it just doesn't want to go up. I don't understand it, how this could be so terrible at off-roading. Like, you can't take this truck mudding. You just can't. It would never work out for you. All right, I'm not even gonna go all the way back in. I'm gonna see if it'll do anything. I doubt it. I don't think it will, but let's see. Yeah, there's nothing. There's like absolutely no traction. The back wheels are just like sliding all over. And right now the threads on the back wheels are all covered in mud, so it's not getting any traction at all. Let me see. I don't even think I got my damn 4x4 locked in the right way. Let's do this right. Let's lock these bad boys in. Now let's try it again, because the thread in the front looks good. The back is, forget about it. They're done. Thread's done back there. Oosh, nothing. All right, so we're gonna try the big tree now, because it's further up. And like I said, we're just gonna have to keep doing this until we get out. I do have my Honda CRV there. I wonder what would happen if I lynched up to my Honda. It would probably move the Honda. I think it would slide it, but we're not gonna try it. You would think once I'm up here I'd be good, but I think I'm kind of just maybe not going home in the truck today. All right. Okay. All right. So I think I can drive now, you know, without the having to need the winch. Let's see. I'm finally on some good road here. All right. Let's try now. All right, so if you're in the market for a mudding vehicle or anything like that, I'd say avoid a 2014 F-250 V8. Just avoid it. It sucks, man. It sucks really bad off-road. And what sucks most about it is that, like, I spend a lot of the time off-road because all our projects are off-road. They're off-road. They're like raw land. But I got it out, and I do think out here it'll work a little bit better, right? Because there's a bunch of vegetation and tree debris on the ground, which will allow for better traction. So I think back here it'll drive better. But yeah, look at this property. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that. I love this out here. So quiet, so beautiful.